Good morning, good afternoon, good night. As always, I hope you guys are having a good day, good afternoon, and you're gonna have a good night. Once again, it is hot as out here in Texas. It's like 106 degrees or something like that. But I just wanted to say really quick before we hop into the video of the full E85 and the S650, I just want to say this is at your guys' own risk. It works on my car, doesn't mean it's gonna work on yours. My buddy tried it. It threw a check engine light for him. We haven't quite figured it out yet. So he's still going to try it again, and I believe he's going to make a video on it as well. But I just want to say that really quick before we jumped into the video. So let's get into it. Peace.
Blessed be our founding fathers.
Alright, so I hope you guys can hear me okay, but pretty much I'll start by explaining my story of the car and how I found out that you could put full E85 in the car. So starting off, probably 2 weeks into whenever I purchased the car, I took the car to Yellow Belly, which if you don't know is an 8th mile drag strip. And whenever I was at the drag strip, one of the workers came up to me. He was like, "Hey, have you ever thought about putting E in the car?" And I was like, well, based on what I knew, I was like, with no tuning out, I don't think you can put E in the car. And he was like, well, we're actually working on an E85 kit to come out for the stock tune where you can run full E85 in the car on the stock tune. He was like, right now you can put E40 in the car without the stock tune and the computer will adjust to it. So that night on the way home, I stopped by the E85 gas station and I put E40 in the car. Car ran completely fine or whatever. I'd say maybe 3-4 months later, this was probably 3-4 weeks ago, Fuel It came out with an E85 reader, and I'll pull it up on my phone right here just so you guys can see. So I was like, this must be the kit to run full E85. And I did my research. I messaged Fuel It, their online computer or whatever, and it said you could run full E85 with it. So I went ahead, I purchased it, I installed it. That night I went, put E85 in the car. Car's been running with 0 issues since then. And I started doing a little bit more research into the kit because my buddy ordered the kit. And, well, I guess I should say he was doing more research. So he ordered the kit and he started doing research, and he actually came to find out that the kit has nothing to do with filtering the fuel of the E85 into your car. And all it does is tell you how much ethanol you have. So he returned the kit, and I've been running E85 since then. My air to fuel ratio is average, exactly where it is if I'm on 93. The car runs faster, the car runs cooler. So pretty much everything E85 does, once you get it tuned, the car is doing just fine on the stock tune. He went to go get E85. This was 3 days ago, and he was driving around and it threw a check engine light. Now, I do have headers, so I already have the check engine light on. So I can't tell you if mine has thrown a light for some fuel system mods or anything. Because if I go in the Ford app here and I click on the maintenance, I can't even open it. And if I can, all it says is temporary, I don't know if you can read that, but all it says is temporarily unavailable. So I can't even see like what the lights are for my car. And it's been like that ever since I got headers and I put the car on the dyno. I'm assuming it just threw so many check engine lights. Ford was like, forget this guy. He doesn't get to run, or he doesn't get to see all of his lights and everything. And if you don't know with these cars, since the ECU is still locked, you can't actually plug any device in. to see, you know, all of your codes. And I mean, you can see your codes, but you can't see in detail what the codes are about. So as far as me making this video, all I know is that my car, the air fuel ratio, which is the first thing I feel like would be wrong, and car doesn't stutter at all. It's a little slow on startup, but that's just because it's E85. It's a thinner fuel. It's harder to get flowing. As far as I know, the car is running just fine. And I'll show you guys what my dash looks like, the air fuel ratios, really quick. So you can see at idle, I'm at 13, 14. And if I rev it, and whenever the car has no throttle on it and it's dying down, it goes up to 20, which is extremely normal. Let's get my phone or my camera set back up here, which is extremely normal. So I haven't had any issues personally, and that's why I just wanted to say that I can't 100% say that you guys won't have issues. It's really a trial and error. I don't think it would break the car if you did try it and then you had some issues. You just put 93 back in it. You still have your warranty. Take it back to Ford and just tell them it threw this check engine light, and all they're going to know is you had 93 in the car. So we're going to run over to the E gas station, even though I have 159 miles till E. So about 60% till E, and just fill up with E so you guys can see that I'm not lying and that this isn't just a screenshot. I mean, I can come right here and literally click connect to the car, and I'll show you guys where this is at really quick in the car. So right now it's reading E76. So let me pop the hood and hop back out of the car really quick. It is hot under here. Okay, so the fuel line comes out of here and runs and connects into there, and it's a new fuel sensor. So that's kind of why I was thinking that it tells the car differently, but all that sensor is to run the E. And you run it back here, and I have my Bluetooth module tucked down in there, and then grounded here, and then grounded for the on the electricity box. My power is grounded to the electricity box, just because with the kit that you purchase, they give you a fuse, but the fuse doesn't fit in any of the other fuses, and I don't know if just the fuses are off or if the fuses just don't work on my car. But so I had to take the fuse and bolt it down to the power. But let's head over to the E station. It is hot. The car says it's 101 outside, so I'm gonna try not to take too long. But you guys hit a like button for this information I'm dropping. I was kind of iffy on coming out with this information because, you know, I race a lot, right? You guys see the racing videos. I didn't want a lot of people to know about it, but I said F it. Tunes are coming out eventually, hopefully. To be honest, I don't know, but I just said F it. Why not? This is good information for everybody to know, because everybody calls this car a dud, and these things aren't dud, especially if you can run full E85 from factory. Now, if any of you guys, performance shops or mechanics, have tested this out and got different results than what I'm getting, please comment down below, because I still am a little bit nervous about running full E85. But yeah, let's head over to the E gas station. I'll see you in a bit. Peace. Alright, so we just made it to the E pump. I do want to say really quick, if you're not very familiar with E, which I think most of y'all that are watching this video are familiar with E, even though it is cheaper, it burns a lot faster. You have to take, if the S650 is not your daily, you got to take it out, I would say once a week, at least 20-30 miles, just because E rust very easily, and the last thing you want is for your tank to rust. But really quick, let's fill up with the E, and yeah, show you all that my S650 runs on E. Machine's broke. There we go. Just like that. Alright, so my camera's about to die, so I gotta make this quick. But we just got 6 gallons of E. I mean, my fuel thing is still gonna read the same, just because this gas station typically has about E77. But yeah, I just wanted to prove that we actually are filling up with E and that I'm having no issues with it. So if you guys try it out, let me know your experience in the comments below. Hit the like button. Like I said, comment down below your experience and hit subscribe for this amazing information and the races I'm bringing in the future. Peace. Last thing, one first gear pull for good luck. I'm gonna spin like crazy even on a